Good morning and happy Vlogmas day 17. So I had a slightly different schedule this morning. Since I'm not training anymore, I decided I didn't have to run every day. So I decided to do, I have this app, it's free, it's called Fit On, and they have different workouts on it. So I used to box a while ago. That was my workout of choice. When I was living up in Ventura County. And so since then I've moved, obviously, since I'm here in Los Angeles, and there are boxing studios near me, but I got a really good deal at the one that I was at. So I just haven't picked that back up, especially with having classes at LMU's gym. So I did a boxing workout this morning, which was awesome and felt really good. And so now, because I wasn't running, we are doing inside morning check-in with you. So last night I did do a little bit more reading, which was nice. I stopped the knitting a smidge earlier, but I did get quite a good amount of progress done on those striping socks. So I have marked for the heel on those stripy socks. So theoretically, or actually no, legitimately, I only have 50 rows left plus my toe and heel. So if I focused on that, I'm pretty sure I could get it done today. However, I do want to get some work done on my Christmas stocking because that one has been neglected for quite a bit. So I might kind of like low-key Pomodoro method myself and time myself, or do a certain amount of rows on one, do a certain amount of rows on the other, so I can get work done on both. I will do my Advent projects first, because those I definitely like to get done earlier before I start on my kind of ongoing, not that the Advent projects aren't ongoing, but the non-Advent ongoing projects. And that's kind of the plan for the knitting today. I don't have really any set plans in terms of outings, but I do want to go to maybe the Japanese market, a different one. This time, my colleague Brian, who teaches our F45 class, his wife also goes to the gym. And we tend to have the same schedule on Mondays and Fridays, so we usually chit chat. And she's originally from Japan. She recommended that I go to Tokyo Central because she says it's a lot like what they have at the other market I go to, but the prices are a bit better. So it's just as close to me. So I think I'm going to go off to do that today, finish the makeup. I'm used to having, I look forward to when I'm home and Gabs's daughters, Lottie specifically, will help me because she'll hand me my different items that I need. I go, how do I look? And she goes, beautiful. So I'm looking forward to hopefully a couple of days where I have a makeup assistant. But now I'm just going to head over to make some breakfast. Probably will take some time. I think I'll prioritize working on the Advent projects, and then check what time Tokyo Central opens. I'm assuming probably 10 or 11, but they might open earlier because it's a market. So I better double check that, because if they're open earlier, I'll just head over right after I finish the Advent projects, kind of do that earlier in the day. Because also if I find something there that I want to meal prep with, then I don't have to take anything out because I haven't taken anything out yet of the freezer to defrost. So probably sooner rather than later would be better for that outing, but we'll check in a little bit later. So it turns out Tokyo Central has been open for a while. So I think I am just going to briefly open up my Advent stuff and then head out to do some shopping, come back, and then just settle in to all of the knitting. So let's start with Suburban Stitcher, day 17. See what we got. Ooh, I ripped it a bit. This is almost getting towards that bubble gummy. How fun.
I really like this one. It kind of looks like the color of my craft room. This one is beauteous. Okay, and then the next day of my 12 days Advent here, day number 4. Okay. Oops, I'm doing a terrible job. Ooh, look at that. Wonderful. Some really pretty speckles in there. That is awesome. And then what I forgot to say is that after I've been adding in the colors to my sock for these, I have also been adding them to my magic knot ball. And this magic knot ball is for the granny stripe blanket that I have been working on, that is definitely going to be languishing because I like used up all the magic knot ball on it, and it was only like this much. So it's gonna take a while, but that's okay. I have been working on this one, so slowly adding those in. So I am just going to put that aside, put it in probably with this one, keep them together, head out to the store, and then come back for a nice calm day of knitting. Okay, evening check-in time. So good progress today on all the things. I did some work on the stocking. I realized that I think part of the problem is that like that's the needle, like the length of the needles, I think, is the issue, in that like I'm using the size that the pattern calls for, not the needle itself, but like the 16-inch or 14-inch. But I think my stocking is just the exact like size around, so it's hard to like, there's no give to like scrunch the needles up, so it's a little tricky for color work to be kind of doing that scrunchy, not having that scrunchiness to kind of, and so I'm stopping a lot to like shift the stitches around. I don't know though if there's anything I can actually do to solve that, because I don't have an in-between between like a 9-inch circular and then this 14-inch cable. So it might just have to be something that I live with, unless any of you have suggestions for that. But what I am planning to do for the rest of the evening is work on the stripy sock, because I only have, let's check, probably about 12 rounds left to get through the rest of the tube, and then I just need to do the toe and the heel of it, and I have about 3 hours before I get ready for bed. So I think that will be plenty of time to get this done. And then I want to have, I probably will cake up that fingering weight skein that I had packed away to bring home with me and just get that started so I still have some vanilla knitting. So let's see if I can get through this.